श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयम् नमामि भगवत्पादम् शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यम् केशवं बादरायणम् सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। गुकारस्त्वन्धकारो वै ऋकारस्तन्निवर्तकः अन्धकारनिरोधित्वात् गुरुरित्यभिधीयते सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्त्वनिराकरणं मे अस्तु। तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
तर्हि को वा ब्राह्मणः नाम यः कश्चित् आत्मानम् अद्वितीयम् जाति गुणक्रियाहीनम् षड् ऊर्मि षड् भाव इत्यादि सर्वदोषरहितम् सत्यज्ञान आनंद अनंत स्वरूपम् स्वयं निर्विकल्पम् अशेष कल्प आधारम् अशेष भूत अंतर्यामित्वेन वर्तमानम् अंतर्बहिश्च आकाशवत् अनुस्यूतम् अखंड आनंद स्वभावम् अप्रमेयम् अनुभव एक वैद्यम् अपरोक्षतया भासमानम् करतल आमलकवत् साक्षात् अपरोक्षीकृत्य कृतार्थतया कामरागादिदोषरहितः शमदमादिसम्पन्नः भावमात्सर्य तृष्णा आशा मोहादिरहितः दम्भ अहंकार आदिभिः असंस्पृष्ट चेता वर्तते एवं उक्त लक्षणः यः सः एव ब्राह्मणः इति श्रुति स्मृति अभिप्रायः एवं उक्त लक्षणः सः यः सः एव ब्राह्मणः. This last line, what we have chanted, evam ukta lakshanah, one who are with this type of trait which we are seeing now, evam ukta lakshanah. Before that paragraph, one who has this type of traits, lakshana, saha eva brahmana, this is called brahmana. Then to whom we can call a brahmana, it is given all these different type of shabdas, words. We have to attach aham, ashesha kalpa adharam, aham, ashesha bhuta antaryamittvena vartamanam. So we have to connect ourselves with these all different adjectives, or we can say different names of our oneself. So who I am? So aham advitiyam, aham jati guna kriyahinam, aham shad urmi shad bhava ityadi dosha varjitam, Aham, again, Satya Gnana Ananda Ananta Swarupam, Aham Nirvikalpam. So each and every with word, we have to connect ourselves. And then we have to see that word, I am this, I am not body, mind, sense complex. So total, I didn't count, but let me count. Total how many this Upanishad has counted. So we can start from here. First Advitiya Jati Guna Kriyahinam Shad Urmi Dosharahitam Shad Bhava Dosharahitam Satyam Jnanam Ananta Ananda Swarupam Swayam Nirvikalpam Ashesha Kalpa Adharam Ashesha Bhuta Antaryamitvena Vartamanam Antah Bahischa. I can write like this also. अंतर्बहिश्च आकाशवत् अनुस्यूतम् अखंड आनंद स्वभावम् अप्रमेयम् अनुभव एक वेद्यम् अपरोक्षतया भासमानं 13 करतल आमलकवत् साक्षात् अपरोक्षीकृत्य 14 and now this one whose chitta shuddhi is there, so kamadi dosha rahitah. We can say also aham shamadhi shataka sampatti aham bhava vatsarya dosha rahitam. I think this all damba rahitah. Even this is 16th and last one is 70. So it starts from here. So kamadi dosha rahitah asansprushta cheta. So we are seeing yah kaschit atmanam advitiyam iti vartate. One who thinks I am not body mind sense complex but aham advitiyam. Yesterday we were seeing this. So the meaning of advitiya means I am one non-dual oneself. Advitiya means non-dual Advaitam. So right now what I am seeing is like a dream. In dream, we never say dream is Satyam, is a truth. But same way, this Jagat is also as good as a dream. So iti Advitiyam, and truth of myself is Advitiyam. That we have seen. And how can we say it is a non-dual Ekameva Advitiyam? So we have seen this consciousness is a partless Vijatiya Bhedarahitah, Sajatiya Bhedarahitah, Swagat Bhedarahitah. So this is not any type of part, means Bhagaha. Parts, absence of part. It is called Ekameva Advitiya. That we have seen. Then aham means myself is without any jati, without any guna, without any kriya. Some unknown person, if they ask us, they ask, you are from which jati? So we can say, suppose aham from Brahmana. Then he says, what is your father's name? All biodata they will ask. Then he says, then he asks, your skin is dark, you are fat, maybe fatty, not fat, but fatty, and this color cloth you have, or then what you are doing? So we can say we are studying. So from this, only from this person can identify the person. Anyone, even object also, which is insentient, also we can identify. So yesterday also, suppose somebody says, what is this? We have not seen any time some animal and they ask, what is this? Then we say, it looks like a bird. Then we say, this is a Pakshi Jati. Then it is very tall. If I say it is very tall, and even it is as good as the height of human being. So it's always, it is up to 5 feet. And what it eats, it says it eats also grain also. It cannot fly too much because of the very long and tall, and even it can eat small pebbles also. And it looks like a what? Then we say it's look like a, what is bigger? So we can say the name of this bird is emu. It's very big, almost our height. It's emu. So anything we can find out. Same way we would like to find out our own real nature. So what is the jati of consciousness? Chaitanya jati kam. So we can say only one consciousness. It cannot have jati. So there is a no jati. Is a rajo tamo gun. It is a fat, thin, anything. So it says it is a nirguna. It is a nirguna. And when we say which type of kriya, action this consciousness does, it says vyapakatvat, being all pervading, there is a no action cannot be possible. Akriya. That's why jati guna kriya, all description is only at body and mind. No description for consciousness. So we can say, I don't have any particular jati. We can say, I don't have any type of guna, and I don't do any aham akarta bhokta, that we have seen in detail. So it is called jati guna kriya rahitaha aham chaitanya tattva. That we have to add. Then again, Shada Urmi Rahitaha. Urmi is yoga. In yoga, I think in culture, in their literature, Shad Urmi comes. So what is the meaning of Shad Urmi? So again, we can put aham, even I have put here yaha kashchit, but we can put aham shad urmi dosha rahitam. I am bereft of 6 urmis defects. So what are that 6 urmis? Nothing, same what we have seen. So we have in Tattva Bodha we have seen, we have Annamay Kosha, Pranamay Kosha, Manomay Kosha, Vijnanamay Kosha. When we say Annamay Kosha, the first 2 urmis, they say Jara and Mrityu. So when Jara, old age, and Mrityu are called urmis at Annamaya Kosha level, Pranamaya Kosha, hunger, thirst, Bubuksha, Pipasa. Bhoktum Icha, Bubuksha. Patum Icha, Pipasa. So we would like to drink is called Patum Icha, like Jignasa. Patum Icha. Bhoktum Icha, we would like to, I'm very hungry, give me something. Everything is at Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha. So what is the Manomaya Kosha? It says when we are in sorrow, it's called Shoka. So Shoka is the urmi of Manomaya Kosha. And if we cannot take proper decision, it is called Moha, means delusion. So I always used to say, Shokaha is always at mind level, Mohaha is Vignan level. This is the chemistry between mind and intellect. So what is the chemistry? If mind is sorrowful, this mind cannot allow our buddhi to take proper decision. This is the chemistry. And always mind is dominant on intellect. That much our mind is powerful. So I always say, mind and intellect. This mind, sorrow is at mind level, Whenever mind sorrow, our buddhi cannot take proper decision. It is called delusion. So who is powerful? Not intellect. Our mind is powerful. Because whatever emotions inside the mind, this emotion cover intellect. And because of this, they cover the intellect. Person cannot take proper decision. So it is a sorrow. That's why I used to say, this Gayatri, no? Puja Swamiji used to say, this Gayatri mantra keep our buddhi always focus. Dhiyo yo nah prachodayat nah dhiyah, put in proper way. So Swamiji says, more and more a person does Gayatri, his mind never confused to take decision. Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasmi. We will see tomorrow. But this is the combination. And again, I can like to say, this mind has 3 levels. We have seen one is called active, another is called subconscious, and last one is called unconscious. Active mind, active in Jagrata Avastha. Subconscious mind means Ardha Jagrat mind is active for 24 hours. And unconscious is equal to our unsolved pain. Unconscious is equal to unsolved pain. And they are ready to come up. These our pains are ready to come up from unconscious up to active. But when it can come up, Shastra says, when it can come up, then it says, when active mind is relaxed. Active mind doesn't have too much problem. At that time, now unconscious things, active mind is relaxed. There is a not too much problem. So let me throw one problem to the active mind. So that's why they say, then unconscious mind, this pain is surface. So that if we feel sorrow, that's why I'm discussing, when we feel sorrow, why we feel sorrow. Whenever we sorrow, only one thing, thinking comes in our mind. Whenever I have to face this problem, all the time I have to face this problem. When we say all the time, means this is the not first time. We must have gone through in many times some sorrowful condition. So whatever sorrowful condition which are not yet solved, they all are restored in our unconscious. And when our mind is relaxed, then one by one, it just pops up in our active mind. And again, we start feeling sorrowful. So Swamiji used to say, for Gruhastha who are living a hectic life, for such people, unconscious never come out, because active mind is always in problem. So it never comes out. But when this unconscious try to throw some pain to active mind, when he says you start living in 3 years course, he says whenever you start in 3 years course, then there is a no much tension, there is a no family issue, there is a no earning, there is a no sustaining the life. Then mind is relaxed. And when mind is relaxed, then unconscious things. Now, active mind has no problem. Let me throw one pen. Always Puji Swamiji used to tell, when we are sitting in meditation or when our mind is sometimes relaxed, then one thought comes in our mind. When I was very young, then why my uncle has given me one slap? Even that slap has gone many 20, 30 years ago, but that slab is still sitting inside our mind. That it is unsolved. We have not sorted it out. That's why, again, when we sit in meditation, Shastra says this is called Kashaya. In Dhyana, it is a one type of obstruction, is called Kashaya. And it always comes when this active mind is relaxed. This Kashaya, then what should we do? How can we process out our sorrow? How can we process out this? We cannot handle. Then Shastra says, Sakshi, nothing we have to do. Let you become a witness. Let that all thought. It is even given in Karika or Mandukya Karika. Just observe and keep everything pass. More and more, if we are objective and we allow our thought to pass, then no problem. But again, we have jumped in this unsolved pain problem, then it's always keep on clicking us and it keep always make sad us. That's why sorrow, only one word, but sorrow can take whole control of our life. This is called sorrow. And how can we come out from this that I have said? Only let it pass. And Pujya Swamiji was telling when this 52 episode he did, in Sanskar channel, is all heritage classes. Then it is a good time it was we had. So Pujya Swamiji has to tell 20 minutes about all our culture. And these people do recording. So every recording, after 20 minutes, there's a cut. Like in picture, there's a cut. Same way cut. And in between also, if Swamiji starts coughing, he has problem of coughing, they say cut. And again they say you start. So Swamiji always starts from different way. Because Swamiji has no script, no? So without script he used to. So then he says, you have start from new topic. You have just stopped while coughing before this. Swamiji says, I will start like this only because I have nothing on script. Then somehow they have managed. But before then, every 20 minutes they have to do some preparation. Then we and Swamiji always alone. Then Swamiji says, have you seen my this white beard, gray beard? Then we say, yes, we have seen. Then he asks, why this all beard are white? We say, no. He says, I have finished 4 long-term course. In every 4 long-term course, there are minimum 70, 60, 70 students. Each and every students are responsible to convert my hair, black hair, into the gray. He says, this is this the power of unconscious. So they can throw back anger to their whatever elderly person in front of. So Swamiji, poor, I am only in front of them. So they always throw back the pain. But I am also Shantam. So I have to do. So this all type of discussion, Swamiji used to tell, but purposely, is called sorrow. Sorrow is we can tackle our Jara Mrityu. If we are smart, we can tackle our Jara Mrityu. We can tackle our hunger and thirst. Kshuddha Pipasa, we can no problem, but it is very difficult to handle our soul. And whole Gita is based on only this. Ma Shuchaha is concluded Lord Bhagwan Krishna there, and it starts is Ashochanam Vashochasvam Pragna Vadanscha Bhashase Gatasuna Gatasunschas Pandita Na Anushochanti. Pandita Atmagnani never sorrow. So this sorrow can also control our buddhi, and that's why buddhi starts taking wrong decision. It is called moha. So Shastra says, one who knows oneself is a mere consciousness, they have to say, aham shad urmi rahita. I am, myself is without these 6 urmis. Not only speaking, but we have to just pass it out. More and more we pass it out, then we have no problem, but we have jumped create a problem. Vidyaranya Muni, you might have heard the name. There is a very famous name. It's called Vidyaranya. He was minister of some in kingdom. I forgot the name. He is from south, and he has written Panchadashi. I have told, I think in Tattva Bodha, Panchadashi means 15 volumes. And in 15 volumes, he has divided into 5, and 5. So this first 5, he has given, last name is Viveka, Tattva Viveka Prakarana, Viveka Prakarana. This is Deepa Prakarana. Is a Deepa, he has given the name, and last one he has given the name Ananda. So in Deepa Prakarana, 8th book is called a Nataka Deepa Prakarana. So here in this book, he has discussed how consciousness is the witness of everything. Sakshi, how can our consciousness is a witness? So he says, is a theater. Sabha is there. In Sabha, there is one person has come and they have lighted the lamp. Suppose this lamp is lighted, then slowly people starts coming. What is the role of this lamp? Nothing, just illuminating. They have gives the light one by one. Then he says, then that dancer, Bharatnatyam dancer, that Nartaki has come. She is also prepared. And for this whole Bharatanatyam, what is the job of this illuminating? Then people starts coming. The people is slowly they have taken their own seat. What's the job of this lamp? Nothing. He just observing. Then all program has started. The show has been started. She has presented a beautiful some episode of some Purana. Still, this lamp is on without involving. And then at 10:30 or 11, show is over, people went back. Even this all, instrument, this whole concert people, also they have packed their instrument, still lamp is on. Then even this dancer has taken her own normal clothes, still this lamp is watching, still one by one, everybody is left, still Deepaha, Lampaha is watching, observing without involving anyone. Same Shastra says, we are also Chaitanya. Because of the Chaitanya in this body, maybe Shuddha Pipasa, because of this consciousness, maybe Janma Mrityu, different type of problem at physical level, at Pranamaya level, Shuddha Pipasa, at Manomaya is a sorrow, and at Vignanmaya is a delusion. What should Chaitanya consciousness has to do? It illuminate, it enliven everything, but this consciousness is mere witness. If we can develop our nature like that, then we never come under the grip of sorrow. We never come under the grip of even delusion. Only Shad Urvi Rahitaha Aham, but we have to see more and more in deeply. It is called the Shad Urvi Rahitaha Aham. Then another they have written, Yaha Kashchit Shad Bhava Ityadi Dosha Rahitam Vartate. Otherwise, we can put here also Aham na jaye na mriyate. So Aham Shad Bhava Dosha Rahitam. Which are the 6 bhava that we have seen in Gita? Asti, even Gita also, Tattva Bodha also. Asti, Jayate, Vardate, Viparinamate, Apakshiyate, Vinashyati. The baby conceived, Asti. Then this baby, Jayate. Then this same baby becomes Vardate. It becomes young. Slowly, Jara approached Apakshayate, and lastly, Vinashyati. This all Shadbhava, this 6 type of modification, it always at physical level. Aham Shadbhava Rahita. My real nature is, I am not this 6 type of modification. Here Bhava is not I am in Bhava, but here Bhava is modification. We have seen this detail in Tattva Bodha. So we can put every time when we sit for Nididhyasana, we have keep on. That's why I always say this meditation, if we doing with purposefully, meaningfully, that we can redirect our thought process. This is only for that. Dhyanam is only to redirect positively our thought process. Then next was Yah Kashchit Satyam Jnanam Anantam Anantaru Swarupam Vartate. Again, I can put here same one who knows Aham Satyam Jnanam Anantam Swarupam. So I am, this is my real nature. So Satyam, Jnanam, we can say Anand also, we can say Anant also, both are one and same. But in Taittiriya Upanishad, Anand is not given. In Taittiriya Upanishad, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, Yoveda Nihitam Guhayam Parame Yom. First time I have put the proper definition given in Taittiriya Upanishad of Satyam, Jnanam and Anantam. Only brief, but I have taken from Taittiriya Upanishad Bhashyam, direct. So what is the meaning of Satyam? Same thing I keep on telling, but it is from in Bhashyam, Satyamiti yad rupena yad nishchitam tad rupam navya vicharati tat Satyam. Anything we have decided, this is the Swarupa of this, which never change. It is called Satyam. That's why I always used to say the fire Swarupam, Swarupam of Agni is heat. Then we say the Swarupam of water, Shitalam, coolness. Sugar, Swarupam is sweetness. So where is Yadrupam? Suppose for fire we have decided whenever the heat there is the fire. So Swarupam of fire is heat. So Yadrupam Yad Nishchitam. So fire is definite by which Rupa, which Swarupa, Tad Rupam Navya Vicharati. If fire never change that form, it is the definition of Satya. We can't say before 10,000 years fire was cold. We can't say even after some years nowadays fire remains slowly become cold. After some years it becomes totally cold. We can't say because fire, whenever fire, it is a heat only. Ocean, whenever water, it is always cool only. Whenever sugar, it is sweet only. Whenever salt, salty only. Same way, whenever consciousness means remain as it is without any change. So this Chaitanya Tattva, if we say Chaitanya Tattva was, is or will, if we ask, then we can say this consciousness is an existence, it never goes. It says the meaning of Satyam is one who never changes is called Satyam. And again we have seen in Gita, if you remember, the meaning of Satya is equal to existence. This existence never goes. Even whole universe available, existence is there, even whole universe will go, still existence will be there. This is Ahamasmi. Without universe, with universe, I am always available. That's Satyam Ahamasmi. This is called the definition of Satyam. Then second thing is Gnanam, Satyam, Gnanam, Anantam. So Shankaracharya is written, the meaning of Gnanam is Gnaptihi eva bodha. The Gnaptihi means mere consciousness. There is nothing, Natu Gnana Kartru. So when I say, what is this? And if I say, this is the white flower, so I am a knower of this flower. If I say, what is this? And if I say, this is the clock, then I say, I am a Gnana Kartra of what? This clock. Same way, if this consciousness is also Gnana Karta, he says, no, Natu Gnana Kartu, Gnaptihi eva. This is a mere consciousness. Without any object, it remains as a consciousness. It's called mere Chaitanya Tattva Matram. Called mere consciousness without any object. So that consciousness, Satyam, means it exists, and this Chaitanya means without anything. Generally, we always like this consciousness along with some object. We would like to see consciousness along with some existence. Then we can understand this is the Sat and this is the Chit, but really it's not there. Without universe also, this Satyam and Gnanam remain as it is. So always I have to say, we have to understand Satya. Satyam is equal to Sat. Sat is equal to existence. Same way, Jnanam is equal to Gyapti, means mere consciousness, and is equal to consciousness. So, in whenever we are using any sentence, we are using this word unknowingly. So, when I say I am, when I am using the word I and am, so I can say this I is a Gnana, means Gnapti. When I am not Jada, then only I can tell, no, I. Without say, how can say I? So I is equal to consciousness. And Sat is equal to M. M means existence. So this I is equal to consciousness, and M means Asti. Asti is an existent. Aham Asmi, it never goes. In sleep also Aham Asmi, in dream also Aham Asmi, and even in Jagrut Avastha Aham Asmi. Aham Asmi means I am. This Aham is I, Asmi means am. In Jagrat Avastha, everything keeps on changing. But Aham Asmi never is, we can say, let me check, I am available or here or not. We never say. Because Aham Asmi is ever available for us. Without object, with object, I am never goes. So yad rupam yena nishchitam navya vicharati, remain as it is. So in Jagrat Avastha, everything keep on changing, but I am remain as it is. In Swapna Avastha, we saw different dream, but last we have to say I saw. I was there, means I was means it is the past of am only. I was. And even in deep sleep also, Sushupti, we say, I had a good, I had very good sleep. So again, I was there in sleep. So in all three periods of time, this I am Navya Vicharati. And which Navya Vicharati, It is our Rupa. This is our real nature, our Swarupa. So this is I am. This is called Satya and Gnanam. This I am, what is its, we can say, what is, how long it will be available? Then it says it is Ananta. This Satyam Gnanam will be Ananta, and meaning of Ananta, Shankaracharya has written. So I keep on telling, but he says Ananta means Tatra Trividham Anantyam Deshatah Kalatah Vastutah. Anantya means it is a limitless. I am Ahamasmi. I am Anantam. Limitless. At what level? So again it says Deshatah Kalatah, and last one is Vastutah. So when I say Deshatah Anantam, Anantam is limitless. So when I say it is not limited by any place, the meaning I used to say is Aham Sarva Vyapakah. Deshatah Anantam Ahamasmi. When I say the meaning is I am all pervading Ahamasmi. This Ahamasmi means I am. Deshatah Anantam means I am not limited by any place, means I am all pervading. So Sarva Vyapakah means all pervading. We can put, there are many synonyms. Sarva Vyapaka, Sarva Gataha. The meaning is same. Sarva Vyapakaha, Sarva Gataha, Sarvatra. This all is Aham Asmi, Deshataha Abadit, means Deshataha limitless, means I am not available any particular place, I am everywhere. The meaning is Ananta. This is called Aham Sarva Vyapakaha. This is the first meaning, Aham Asmi, Deshataha Ananta. Then again we say, this Satyam Gnana means Aham Asmi, Kalataha Anantam. So again, if we take this Kalataha Anantam, so one who are limited by time means this is the birth, this is the death. I am a, this body is born, immediately we say, what is your date of birth? We will say that. Then we say date of birth means something. Then definitely there is a date of death, whether we like it or whether we don't like it. But when we say it is a limited by time, then it always affected Janma Mrityu. But when we say it is a not limited by time, means the meaning is Aham Asmi Nityaha. So again, Aham Asmi, always it will come Aham Asmi Nityaha. Nityaha means I am not bound by any time. And along with Nitya means I am never born. Meaning we can put body is born. Body has death, but Aham Ajaha. There is a no birth for me. If there is a no birth, there is a no death also. The meaning is Aham Amrutaha. This all, even we can put, it will come here. But Kalataha, one who is limited by Kala, they keep on changing their Swarupa. When we say I am not bound by time, we can say Nirvikara. There is any type of modification, no possibility. So Nirvikara, Ahavasmi. So every day we have to reflect like this. Ahamasmi, Deshataha, limitless. I am limitless at the place level. Then aham sarvavyapakaha, sarvagataha, sarvatra. Aham kalataha, limited, limitless. So I am not bound by time. The meaning is aham immortal. I am never subject to death. That's why ajaha, there is a no birth. Amrutaha, there is a no death. This is ahamasmi. Everywhere we have to put ahamasmi, ahamasmi. And last one, aham vastutaha anantaha. So when we say I am vastutaha anantaha, means if I say this is a white flower, then this flower cannot be even this flower. So there are many objects are available. By saying one object, this object is except this object cannot be anything. So it is so limited by one object. But when Shastra says Vastutaha Anantaha, means it is not limited by any type of object. So we can say then how many objects can be available? Then only one. That's why I used to say Ekam Eva Advitiyam. So this is called Ekam. There are no other object, only one, and the name of only one is Aham Asmi. So Aham Asmi, Deshataha, Anantaha. So I am not bound by any place. Aham Asmi, Kalataha, Anantaha. I am not limited by time. And Aham Asmi, Vastutaha, Anantaha. So I am not limited by any type of object. The ultimate is Anantam. The meaning of Satyam Gnanam Anantam means this is the Swamiji's favorite. Satyam Gnanam Anantam, even favorite for me also. If we can understand one thing, there is no need of thinking of others. This is the ultimate vision here. And lastly, we can say when we say Aham Asmi, I am means Aham Asmi. Let me put in Sanskrit also. Aham Asmi Anantaha means Deshataha means Sarva Vyapakaha. Aham Asmi Kalataha Nityaha immortal. Aham Asmi Vastutaha Anantaha means Aham Asmi Ekameva Dvitiya. So when we understand this, when we understand I am, who am I? So I am all pervading. I am unborn, I am immortal, and I am one and only one thing, all pervading consciousness. So what would be the feeling of sorrow or ananda? So the feeling when we understand this message, we always have some joy. Oh, I am this. This joy is expressed as a ananda. This is not literally he ananda, but the meaning of ananda means one who understands this ultimate message, they say, oh, I am this. Then there is no further joy than this. This is the ultimate ananda. That's why they have written ananda. Really speaking, without ananda also, we always feel ananda. Another just they have put word, but literally Satyam Jnanam Anantam Aham Swarupa. More and more we open, I have just opened little bit for 10 minutes in Taittiriya Upanishad, they have opened beautifully Shankaracharya ji. When we can assimilate this only Satyam Jnanam Anantam, everything is finished. In our course, there are many students, they think they have studied Vedanta and they used to tell there are only 4 Mahavakya. What I have said one day. This is a Pragnasmi. This then Pujya Swamiji, while teaching of this, he says this is the ultimate Mahavakya. Then he says, so one of Satyam Jnanam Anantam is a Mahavakya. He says there is no Mahavakya better than this in all 10 Upanishads. Then one who has a by heart Mahavakya is a puppet, like a parrot. They say, how can Puja Swamiji says the Satyam Jnanam Anantam is Mahavakya, the meaning, they have not understood the meaning. So how much depth in this only three words, Aham Asmi Anantaha, if we can understand, this is no better Mahavakya than this. I am everything. So this is one who understands Sa Saha Manushyaha Brahmanaha Asti. It will come last, but Shastra says one who understands like this, Saha Brahmanaha. Now Yaha Kashchit Swayam Nirvikalpam Vartate. But this Nirvikalpam we will see tomorrow. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om.